Alright, it's Turn34 with Pangaea. I got asked to record with the sound in the game and talk louder, so I hope that this is good. So I've got lots of trades happening and I'll explain them a little bit. I purchased gems for gold from Pangaea. I traded and bought gems for Abyssia. I need to create some girdles of giant strength for Rulia, and I need to make some wine bags for Andromania. I'm making a profit on all of these if I include the production effort with the hammer. So I'm basically trading mage turns for gems. I didn't find any magic sites, but quicksand's nice. Geyser is also nice. Quicksand. So Shiniyama didn't attack me, surprisingly. Which I'm surprised. Yeah, I think that is very surprising. So I pinged his guys over there. Oh no, he did attack me. Okay, and there's a lot of units there. Not sure why Katis decided to come here. We divided borders and he's not supposed to be here. So I'm gonna have politely ask him to leave. Or maybe we can do our borders a bit differently, and I can. I drew the borders kind of across like this, but maybe we should draw them more on an angle like this. So I'll get more stuff over here, and he'll get these defaults, which I don't even want anyway. But it's annoying that he bumped me. So these are cleaned up. I wiped out this, raided this province successfully. Which province is that? Alright, and then this wiped out all my guys. Okay, and alright, so I've got, what do I got here? I've got, well, this could be okay. There's a lot of, trash commanders here. And I think that he's deliberately... Alright, so he's got a pretty tough guy leading them. I should be able to assassinate most of these commanders, I think. Alright, so barbarians have destroyed my province. There's a plague. Can I attack it now? Oh, cool. Okay, I can finally attack that province. So, finally retake this. Alright, so I need to make the bags of wine. There's one bag of wine, you make 4 of them. That's 2. I need to find my other... That's 2, and that's 3, and that's 4. Actually, I want to see how many of his units are bodyguarding his commanders and so on. So it looks like none of these guys have just this assassin has bodyguards, but none of the other guys do. But he's breached my fortress, which maybe how many commanders does he have again? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've got 6 dryads, so even if and there's a lot of these guys here, so I mean, even if I manage to hold them off there, could I bring my centaurs in here? No, they can't sneak in there, which is a shame. This guy. Okay, so first let's send the items that I need to send to Agartha. So before I forget, so Agartha, I need to send them one of these, and one of these. I'm making 3 alright, 4 bags of wine. I need this guy to return his hammer. And I changed my recruitment last turn to make a couple of these male centaurs, so that I can get them to produce some hammers. Just gonna check Discord for a second. So I only need to make 1 girdle of giant strength this turn. So I'm just gonna keep my other hammer in here for now. I'm gonna equip all these ladies with these acorns and things. I suppose that I should evacuate one of them. Maybe this one actually. Well, I could actually bring more. Could bring more units in actually. These can just sit here. There's no reason for them to go anywhere. These can all do. Oh, they can't do seductions because on the fortress. That's annoying. But of course, if I wait, then I'm not sure what this army is doing. I guess I'm going to. Could do a big arrow offensive. How many white centaurs? So I got just like 100 white centaurs around here. And I feel like I need to clean out this province so I have better movement. These guys can just chill, I think. They actually don't need to go anywhere. This one How far away am I from... Alright, so I need 950. If all these guys are not researching, I still have enough, which is good. So I can use these all these guys for fighting. Make these things. They help me with my assassinations. And I'll get this guy to make a couple of girdles. I also... Alright, so I've got my bags of wine being produced. I'm just going to pause for a second. Alright, so I owe Abyssia another bunch of golden gems, so I'm gonna send them 3 fire gems, 3 pearls, and Abyssia 180 gold for 9 gems. Alright, so then next turn just need to send a girdle, and I'll make another 2 girdles next turn. And that's all my trading done. Alright, I'm gonna pause again to check whether what happens when people are stealth inside a fort that's sieged when they attack it, if my guys are included in the battle or not. So ideally I'd rather lose the fort but keep all my commanders. The other thing is this guy can't join, but these ones can, and with 100 satyrs inside here and a bunch of centaurs, I could potentially be able to beat him with what I have. It's in the pan in there as well. This one can cast. I wonder if I script him to cast Swarm, if he can cast Creeping Doom, if he'll cast that instead. If he does, that's excellent. The other thing is a whole bunch of these. Oh no, because I can't seduce his commanders, so. How many of the goblins are archers? Very few. So there's just this huge blob of guys a lot of goblins and these samurai dudes. It's also forest province, so looking at the way his army is set up, Hal was gonna distract more units. Or like these ones will just die. This guy will probably die. Some of his goblins ran away already. I'm not sure why. Oh no, they didn't. But basically just a big blob of orcs and things. I'm gonna have to do some testing. I think yeah, I can also cast Shadow Warriors on. I think I can probably beat him, to be honest, with all this stuff. I'm not sure if I should use all these extra items though. This guy, give him a couple of those. I think if he tries to force the siege against such a large amount of, you know, other troops, surely he's gonna get destroyed, right? Can I cast quickness on my centaurs? It looks like I can, but not that many of them. I don't think he's gonna use a lot of fire spells, so I'm not gonna bother with that. I can't do water elementals. Can't do any of these things. I just spam Frozen Heart, I guess. So that's fine. I'll just do that. Frozen Heart. So I can do something like this. This will of course you need higher magic to do that. Alright, well I guess I'm just gonna spam get 2 blessings and spam Frozen Heart. What can this guy do? He can do that, which is not very good. I know what he can do. He can cast Tune of Growth. Which should work perfectly. If I put these guys on guard, all these commanders, then, well, no, it doesn't. They don't really need to do that, do they? The thing about putting them on guard is that they won't run away from the commanders. I don't want them to run away. Bless, and then I want her to going to cast group luck a couple times. Pause again, check chat. Alright, I need to check how stealth works in sieges because I can't remember off the top of my head, and all this scripting is pointless if it means that I can only defend with these units, then I think that's probably a waste of time. Yeah, I think I could probably, if I could use everything I have here, I could probably beat him, but I think just with you know, these dryads, I probably can't. Alright, I'm back. So I think I'm gonna use my spare dwarven hammer. To make more dwarven hammers. I'm negotiating with somebody to sell them my air gems. And I just secured another 14 earth gems and 12 nature gems to Muspelheim. So let's send them my gems. 26 air gems, and I'll get nature and earth in return. So, more trading. Send a screenshot. Alright, now I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this with. I think that my best bet here is going to be to sacrifice one of my dryads. I'm going to sacrifice one of my dryads and let's see, are the big guys at the front? No, the goblins are at the front. So that means I can actually wait. Are they? The fortress would be approximately here, and the goblins would be the ones who make it to the front. So if I put a bunch of nature gems on this lady here, she might be able to do a good amount of damage. Let's keep a couple satyrs here. I think that having lots of satyrs well, actually I can potentially put another one here and get her to cast. She can cast a lot of nice things. I think so the satyrs have 11 defense, goblins have 10 attack. I could potentially get some value here. So she can cast Ephemeral Blast. She can cast Twilight as well. So I think she should... Oh no, that's gonna eat all her fatigue. Casting Twilight. I'll be better off to just give her a bunch of Glamour Gems. So I think she should be able to advance and cast spells. And I think I'll spam this spell. Make my guys a bit tankier. I think the best way to do that, honestly, is to cast Group Luck. Nothing's gonna be better than just a flat 75% chance to not get hit by stuff. So, one more gem. She's gonna cast the Strength of Gaia, burning a gem to cast it. She'll have 3 nature after she does that, and then she'll cast Howl. 48 Satyrs should cast Sermon of Courage, I think. Sermon of Courage. All these other dryads can I guess these ones can go out into different places. Where's he? These guys are gonna end up over here. I'm sure. They're probably gonna go here actually. So, Katis said that he was gonna leave Dubros. Here. Right, and I can build big mages there. I can probably build a lab here. No, actually no. I'm just gonna keep building more satyrs. And I think what I'm gonna do is get two of these guys, this guy, to come and take on this army. And I guess these can just stand here and look busy. Well, I've got, I guess, 2 more acorns, so I gotta use these dryads, otherwise they're wasting the acorns that I built on them. So I can kind of concentrate all my dryads into one spot, I guess, and then okay, so, well, indecisive. think I should send these guys here, and this army should be strong enough to defeat that. These guys can go with all these people. Can't really. Can I just ignore his army? I don't know what he's gonna do. He might. I guess he might just attack them. He might move back. Expect them to move back as well. It's hard to tell. I think I'll build a Dryad Mother here because it's a reliable. You know, I'm not sure how much I'll be able to build units here. Building lots of satyrs. This guy's movement is rubbish. I'm gonna send him back. Can't do anything useful. It's 14 movement. Keep making my dryads to farm. Alright, and here's another blob of units. This guy can split into 3 squads, so I'll probably do a split, something like this. These guys should be I should get them to cast some kind of big protective spells and group iron skins. That's just gonna only affect 4 centaurs though. It's not very good. I guess it's better than nothing for now. So iron skin twice. At level 7 I'll get Marble Warriors, so I just area 20 spell. I need to give both of these guys some earth gems for the coming fights. I'm going to tell them what to use those earth gems. So this guy can do group iron skin twice and then cast Iron Bane. Advance and cast. Collect all these maenads. Alright, so now I have a somewhat respectable army. These guys can do more research. Actually, these two can blood hunt. And these guys can go back here and just get Harpy here instead. Reuse my commander. Yeah, I can get away with site searching. So I want to move So I'm gonna combine my army on this, and I'm gonna probably go for Pyrene first, I guess, with that approach, and just let Pan attack Katis, since he decided so Katis made a 4-turn nap with Shinayama, which I think is very, very strange. I think they actually made a longer nap and he's just being funny. But that's fine. I kind of expected him to. I mean, I was being kind of fishy as well by not, as I told him, hey, let's attack Shinayama. He attacked Shinayama, I attacked Pan. But to be fair, I did also attack Shinayama, so I have some. I might as well put a fortress here now. I think I've got enough nature gems coming in next turn. In my defense, I did actually go to war with Shinayama, so it's not like I just, lied to him. It's just kind of inflated the truth a little bit. Okay, do I want to get more of these guys? I think I can probably get a couple more centaur ladies. I have a bit of a surplus, so I got 3 dryads. So that means that I can kind of get less dryads and get a couple more satyrs over here. And this guy can pick them up. Can she attack this province? Yes, she can. Or actually, this guy can pick up those satyrs. Which means these two can come here. Why is this right? I was gonna do something like this instead. So this centaur is gonna ferry troops here. He's going to join up everything into one giant blob. I'm gonna surrender this castle, but I'm gonna try to trade with Shinayama and inflict a lot of casualties on him. And then when I move here, I can just recapture this province straight after and also threaten Pyrene. If he moves all his units here, I've got all those dryads waiting for him here. He might also use these guys can't go here. They have to move to this province. He might combine these guys in this province and put these guys here, and then if I'm over here, he not only tries to attack me from 3 directions. Should be interesting. I think I should probably. I can't. Can I spread out? No, I can't. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just put all my dryads in a little basket. Assassinate some guys here. Oh no, because there's no adjacent friendly provinces, so I did testing earlier, and yeah, so This made a deal with Shinayama. As a result, that Shinayama is just printing units and sending all of them to fight me. And he's got good scales as well. So it's kind of annoying. Don't know what to do with these pans. I feel like I shouldn't have them sitting here because it's wasting resources. If I move them, I still have enough research to do everything. And this guy doesn't need that many. I think what I'll do is give all my nature gems to my pans and move them here with the army, but I don't need all of the pans there. Actually, I don't need any gems. So I'm just gonna move this army here like so. This guy can stay here, and all these other pans can just sneak. I'm gonna give this guy my... Oh no, he's not an lab. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm gonna use this guy to courier gems. He's gonna carry all my gems and my blood slaves. So you should always have a guy who doesn't actually participate in the fights as your gem courier. Right, so I've got all these pans. I'm gonna spread out, and they are going to cost. What can they cost without using gems? Shrink is useless. Well, I guess they can cost Breath of the Dragon. Yeah, I think that's... Tingle Thicket. No, only range 20. Yeah, I guess Breath of the Dragon is not the worst thing. Alright, so all of them are going to cost... Well, actually, these Earth Mage ones, they're going to cost Earth Power, and then they're going to cost Blade Wind, because goblins love Blade Wind. It also cost Earth Meld, which is a very underrated spell, but so is Moles of the Earth. This is basically just going to kill goblins. But I think that when I script them, just for scripting, I'm just going to do stuff that doesn't need gems, so I'll just cast Blade Wind. This will help me deal with all the... Oh, it's 80 fatigue. May as well. This guy should probably carry some earth gems as well. Alright, so I'm very low on earth gems, but I should be getting more. So next turn I'm going to get another 14+. plus another 9 or 6 from Ruya, so I can probably make another 2 Dwarven Hammers next turn anyway. Alright, here. I guess he might like run past and just attack this province. I don't know why he would do that, but you know, maybe he's gonna be like one of those players that's just loves to do weird stuff to, you know, throw you off. You never know. So she can't do that. Alright, she's bringing all my centaurs there. Alright, so that's the turn. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens next turn. I think I have a feasible chance of actually winning this battle, because if he goes into it with the way he's done this so far. I need to check whether the aura from this sleeping guy, whether it affects. Oh, okay, only enemies. But he's not ethereal. So imagine I cast Hell. So I cast Hell, and he has, you know, this guy over here is gonna get swarmed by wolves. She's gonna get killed. These guys will be fine. Can't find where his commanders are. They're pretty much indistinguishable from the normal goblins, right? Actually, or are they just all clumped up? So I think they're all... Right, so it's all these guys here. And they all kind of... They just all scripted to stand behind friendly troops. Because... So they're probably not going to get killed because all these guys here are going to protect them. But these guys are going to have a very hard time potentially dealing with, you know, a bunch of satyrs behind some gates that are, you know, given the luck, and wolves constantly coming in, harassing his army. So we'll see. I don't expect to win. I just hope to do a lot of damage to him, and I think that I should be able to achieve that. Alright, so I'll end the turn there.